I guess you could call Olney, Texas, the concrete machinery capital of the world. Why? Well, it is there that you'll find Cemco Incorporated, a company that entirely revolutionized the concrete industry with a line of mobile batching and mixing equipment that continually finds a way to reinvent the standards of speed, accuracy, and efficiency of the concrete industry. With the Simcoe Model 220 mobile batching plant, contractors throughout the world are managing higher profits with less transporting equipment from plant site to job site, and at the same time, higher production. The Simcoe 220 is capable of producing 220 yards per hour and can be towed as one complete unit by one truck. Two men can easily set the plant up and be ready to pour concrete in less than an hour. No electricity or outside lifting equipment is needed. A 100 horsepower diesel hydraulic power unit supplies the power for all functions. A true sine wave inverter furnishes 120 volt power to the computer control system. All valve controls are 12 volts DC. The plant is leveled by 4 self-powered hydraulic jacks. 3 turnbuckles tie down the bins and fold away batch house. Hydraulic rams raise the cement storage and plant tower into its vertical position. 2 pins hold the tower in place. All wiring is permanently in place. Only the water discharge hose and cement discharge hose are left to hook up. A small dust collector on the cement weigh bin and a dust collector on the cement storage are standard equipment. An optional load point dust collector is available. When ordered with the plant, it is permanently attached and is powered by the plant power unit. A command Alcon control system is standard equipment on the plant. The Simcoe 220 leaves the factory as a complete working plant. Being a working plant allows Simcoe technicians to operate the plant for many hours before it is shipped to the customer. This assures the customer of a perfect working plant when it arrives at the job site. Let's check our men setting up the Simcoe 220. You'll see they are ready for water, aggregates, and cement, and all under 15 minutes. Teardown runs even faster. Let's add up all the features of the Simcoe 220 batch plant. The Simcoe 220 is totally self-contained. It needs no outside power source. The Simcoe 220 is self-erecting, eliminating the need for cranes. Speed and ease of setup and teardown are a plus. The entire plant is compact and pulls in one unit, and the entire plant is sold as one working unit. Everything you need to set up and batch concrete in less than an hour is standard equipment on every Simcoe 220. In fact, there is only one key to higher profits in the concrete contracting business, and it starts the Simcoe 220 mobile batch plant. Other equipment available is the Simcoe Model 220 3D, equipped with 3 aggregate bins. The Simcoe Model 75 is a self-erecting 75-ton mobile auxiliary silo and mobile feeder belts with 12-yard hoppers to automatically recharge the aggregate bins. And with the advent of the new Simcoe Model 240 central mix unit, lo and behold, the concrete contracting business will never be the same. The Simcoe Model 240 Central Mix Unit is the only truly mobile mixer on the market. It is a 10-yard output mixer that is completely self-contained in one simple mobile unit. It has a 275 horsepower diesel hydraulic power unit that supplies the power to erect itself, drive the mixer, lift the mixer to discharge height, dump the mixer, and right the mixer as it lowers it to the charge position. The hydraulic mixer drive allows you to stop and restart a loaded drum with ease. It comes with a manual electric control panel that has variable speed control for lifting, dumping, and lowering the mixer, as well as on-off, forward and reverse, mixer up, mixer down, and mixer right. It is equipped with limit switches that locate the position of the drum. This allows the batch plant computer to fully automate the batching and mixing process. When the truck and Simcoe Model 240 mix unit arrive, the mixer is backed under the batch plant discharger. The mixer engine is then started, and 4 in-place hydraulic leveling jacks are lowered to support the unit. The truck is then removed. Simply remove 4 pins that attach the suspension to the mixer frame. Then elevate the mixer with the 4 hydraulic leveling jacks high enough to remove the suspension and roll it out from under the mixer. This makes for easy cleanup under the mixer and keeps the wheel suspension clean. You then place the 7 screw jack pads in their desired locations for permanent support. The mixer discharge gathering hopper may be raised to 10 feet using only the screw jack pads. If further height is needed, blocking may be used under the pads. The Cemco Model 240 central mix unit is lined with the highest quality polyurethane. The Simcoe drum is in essence the shaft through a large sealed ball bearing. The bearing provides radial and thrust stability that is not possible with wheel rollers, plus it has a static radial load rating in excess of 500,000 pounds and a static thrust rating in excess of 2 million pounds. The Simcoe Model 240 central mix unit has a long lifespan due to a series of unique features. The ring gear is hobbed in the outside race of the bearing. The mixer is driven by 2 hydraulic motors that are direct mounted to the planetary gearboxes that are in turn directly mounted to the bearing mount plate. The pinion gears are mounted on the planetary gearbox output shaft and mesh with the ring gear that is part of the outside face of the bearing that supports the mixer drum. All this gives you a perfect fixed alignment between the ring gear and the pinions. This makes for a long lifespan for the mixer drive. The mixer wheeled carriage is pushed up an inclined track to the discharge gathering hopper. Part of your mixing time may be gained during the lifting time. Additional benefits are temper water can be added after the mixer has left the charge station. Also, the hydraulic pressure gauge on the mixer drive gives you a very accurate slump monitor. What does this mean to the customer? The operator knows when to add or reduce water in the mix. The low moving and setup cost of the Simcoe mixer makes even small jobs very profitable. Add low maintenance and long equipment life, and that makes the Simcoe 240 mixer the only way to go. If you have any questions regarding the Simcoe 240 model central mix unit or the Simcoe 220 mobile batching plant, please call Simcoe Incorporated in Olney, Texas, 940-564-5855. or visit us online at www.simcoeinc.com.